Every Coast Guard member, officer, enlisted, and reservist faces stress, danger, and the unknown. Whether it's a search in hurricane seas, a fire at sea, or a decision that must be made in seconds, warrior toughness is a mindset, shaping how we train, how we think, and how we lead.
Warrior toughness beyond physical strength is important because of character, and so the definition of character is moral and emotional strength. And that is forged in crisis, it's forged in really an endurance. I think it's important to have emotional toughness because you know you're going to succeed and you're gonna make it through.
It trains our mind, our body, our spirit proactively, and it really helps us reduce the long-term impacts of the stress that we're going to experience in a normal career. Warrior toughness encourages connectedness. It encourages seeking help. It encourages building community. The model normalizes leaning on shipmates, using leaders and support professionals, and fostering relational support that is crucial for long-term wholeness.
It builds toughness of the mind, body, and spirit, not just to survive stress, but to thrive under it.
So the warrior mindset to me is someone who can push past limits when they don't think they can endure it anymore, when fatigue sets in, but someone who can still make decisions in a high stress situation and being able to keep their composure.
At the core is the warrior mindset: commitment, preparation, execution, reflection. It's a cycle trained, repeated, and refined. That's how toughness grows.
The mental side of warrior toughness is the hardest side to develop and work with. We all work out, we all try to be in shape, the best shape that we can, but at the end of the day, if we're not mentally tough, we cannot execute the mission.
It's one of those things that allows us to sit down once we're out of the mission, once things are calm, to allow us to regain our collection and our conscious. It allows us to look back, see what we did good, what we did wrong, and what we could do better to improve ourselves. It allows us to sharpen our skills, and it gives our junior members the opportunity to voice their opinions and allows them to grow for future operations.
Toughness is not just how fast or strong you are. It's how centered you stay, how clearly you think, and how deeply you lead.
Values guide our decisions in high-pressure situations. Operational tempo and all of the challenges that come every day. When information is short and it's being passed, we rely on our values. And so it's really important for us to know them and recognize them.
Being a warrior isn't about doing it alone. If there is something that's bothering you, you can try all you can be as tough as you want. But being a warrior, being warrior tough is something that is done as a team. Nobody can do it alone in the Coast Guard, and nobody can do it alone being a warrior.
Mentally sharpness is all about staying in perspective, keeping things in perspective, such as my family, my shipmates, my love for this country, helps keep me grounded in our daily mission.
To be ready, you have to be the best version of yourself. And in order to be ready, you have to be refreshed in those aspects. So for me, to be mission ready, to be the best version of myself, I need time with my family. Spiritually, I'm a Christian, so I also need to continually draw on my Christianity and my faith.
Every Coast Guard member has a story, one moment when toughness made the difference.
Back in 2020, when I was on the cutter, our small boat capsized, putting several crew members in the water. I just stayed calm and I focused on getting to my billet safely and on time. Ultimately finding the people in the water and directing the cutter to safely recover the crew members.
We had a undocumented citizen that was a crew member on one of the boats. He was a captain. So we terminated his voyage based off of that. We had to sit on the boat on the back deck for 9 hours. So it's really mentally draining, physically draining, really hot outside. So really tested us that day.
I think personally, one of the toughest times I've had to go through recently is right after the birth of my child. Our first child me and my wife had. Just trying to take care of my family. That was the biggest thing. It was pretty hard to focus on work in general.
In today's military, the highest stress is the stress of being away from your family. When you have something lingering in the back of your mind, i.e. my wife, my family, the pets, the bills, the hard part is turning off that switch and moving forward with the mission and not worrying about those things that you have going on in normal life.
focus on the things that we can control and go back to the why. Our why is support and defend the Constitution of the United States. It's as simple as that. And if we focus on why am I here? Why did I put on this uniform? It makes those challenges a little bit easier to deal with.
Warrior toughness is not just a skill set. It's a mindset, one that helps us lead with strength, act with clarity, and return home whole. Ask yourself, am I ready?